I'm Neelam Mishra. Hope you are having a good learning experience on BioShots. Committed to provide good quality study material on relevant topics for all competitive and university exams. Join me here for another video lecture on a very contemporary topic. Do you know why the world is moving towards nutri-cereals? I'm sure you are health freak and nutrition savvy and must have heard about this term. Millets, the humble superfood of the traditional Indian diet, is one of the underexplored sources of nutraceutical properties. A nutraceutical is defined as any substance that is a food or a part of a food that provides medical or health benefits or helps in preventing some of the major diseases. The philosophy behind nutraceuticals is to focus on prevention. According to a saying, let food be your medicine. Consuming millets as part of our daily diet is an age-old concept. Millets have been grown and consumed widely in Asian and African countries as a staple food until the Green Revolution made rice and wheat more accessible and popular cereals. Millets were among the first crop to be domesticated for human consumption. The population of Asian countries have benefited from the nutritional properties of millets for over 5,000 years. Despite having multiple advantages, millets are still confined to traditional communities at large. Considered as ancient grains, a large number of people have been ignoring these powerhouses of nutrients all these years. Probably they don't have sufficient information about the impressive health benefits and the efficacy of value-added millet-based therapeutic diets. It is believed that millets are the only crops that will address the important and pressing issues like climate change, hunger, malnutrition, fuel shortage, etc. I thought it's a good reason to tell you more about various aspects of millets. So watch the complete video and enhance your knowledge on millets. As shown on the screen, first of all, I will tell you the meaning of the term millet, what are the botanical characteristics of millets, and then the health and nutritional benefits of millets, including the demerits. Finally, I will discuss how the increased use and promotion of millets could strengthen the agri-economy and food sustainability. Let's start with the definition. The term millet is commonly used for categorizing small seeded cereals and forage grasses that belong to family Gramineae or Poaceae, commonly known as the grass family placed under monocotyledons. Millets are herbaceous C4 crops with high photosynthetic efficiency and high water use efficiency. Due to their genetic constitution and hardy physical structure, they are able to grow in harsh environmental conditions such as high temperature, drought, less fertile soils, and saline areas. This slide shows the botanical features of millet grain. Millets mostly bear the fruit called one-seeded caryopsis. Like all cereal grains, millet seed is composed of several parts. The innermost part is called germ, which has the highest nutrient content, followed by endosperm, which is mostly starchy, containing vitamins and minerals. The outermost is called pericarp, commonly known as bran, which surround the two internal layers and protects them against external environmental conditions. Millet seeds or grains are small and light, usually distributed by wind. Millets are mainly rain-fed kharif crops sown with the onset of monsoon in India. As depicted in this slide, India occupies the first position in the world both in the area under cultivation and production of millets. At present, India is the fifth largest exporter of millets and its exports are increasing exponentially as people, mostly elderly, have begun to consume more of these smart cereals. India's top millet producing states are Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh. Millet is now the sixth most important cereal grain in the world. It suggests that the world is now noticing millets for their enormous potential as a future cereal crop. Although millets differ in color, appearance, and species, these are divided into two categories, large millets and small millets. This slide shows commonly grown millets in India. Pearl millet or bajra is the most important millet crop of India and has the high levels of tolerance to heat and drought and adaptation to poor soil fertility and degraded land. While sorghum or jowar is an important crop of rain-fed cultivable areas grown both as rabi and kharif crop in India, finger millet or ragi is essentially a tropical crop. Millets have multiple uses such as food in the form of nutrition-packed cereals, forage for domestic or wild animals, and brewing. Moreover, concerted efforts to replace fossil fuels have recognized sorghum and pearl millet as promising feedstock for the production of biofuels, particularly ethanol, biogas, and biobriquettes. Now, moving on to the nutritional and health benefits of millets, we can say they are unique, miraculous storehouses of nutrition. This slide shows the nutritional profile of millets. When compared with wheat and rice, millets are a rich source of protein with a more balanced amino acid profile. Essential fatty acids, vitamins, dietary fibers, antioxidants, and minerals such as calcium, iron, zinc, potassium, magnesium, etc. Millets are absolutely gluten free grains, making them a viable choice for people with celiac disease or non celiac gluten sensitivity or those following a gluten free diet. Gluten is a family of protein, mainly glutenin and gliadin, that occurs naturally in cereals like wheat and barley that triggers harmful digestive disorders such as diarrhea and nutrient malabsorption in celiac patients. Millets are rich in insoluble and soluble fibers that helps in digestion and prevent constipation. The high fiber content in millets acts as probiotics and thus helps to maintain a healthy gut microbiome. Millets are rich in essential amino acids such as tryptophan, hence they are excellent food product for weight loss, depression and anxiety malfunctions. Soluble fibers found in millets produce a viscous substance in the food that traps fats and helps reduce bad cholesterol, which is a risk factor for atherosclerosis. Millets are non-acid forming as they are rich in complex non-starchy carbohydrate but low in simple carbohydrate. Due to this, millets can also reduce the risk of developing cardiovascular diseases. While all millet varieties contain antioxidants, those with a darker color such as finger millet and foxtail millet have more than their white or yellow counterparts. Millets are rich in phenolic compounds, especially ferulic acid and catechins. These molecules act as antioxidants to protect our body from harmful free radicals induced oxidative stress. Millets also contain various phytochemicals which exert therapeutic properties due to their anti-inflammatory properties. Catechins bind to heavy metals in the blood and prevent metal poisoning. Another antioxidant, beta-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A, is also abundantly found in darker millets which protect our eyes. Millet is low in fat and have low glycemic index. That means it raises your blood glucose level slowly and gradually instead of in quick spikes. Therefore, millet keeps blood sugar steady and helps in managing diabetes. Pearl millet is known to increase insulin sensitivity and lower the level of triglycerides. Millets are also storehouses of micronutrients like vitamins and minerals. Rich in vitamin B complex, particularly niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is required for strong immune system and healthy skin. Pearl millet contains the highest iron content in addition to zinc and folic acid and has the ability to tackle anemia, highly recommended for pregnant women. High amount of potassium aids kidney and heart health and nerve signal transmission. High magnesium content in millet can prevent allergic reactions and diseases like asthma and migraine usually caused by allergens. Finger millet contain highest calcium content 3 times more calcium than milk. This calcium dense millet keeps our bones and teeth strong. In addition, calcium acts as a second messenger necessary to ensure proper nerve function as well as blood vessel and muscular contraction. Now shifting the focus on some anti-nutritional factors found in millets. This slide depicts the various anti-nutrients found in millets such as tannins, phytic acid, and polyphenols. These compounds may cause adverse effect and impair nutrient absorption and digestion. However, anti-nutrients in millets can be reduced through various treatments such as soaking, sprouting, cooking, malting, and fermentation of the grains. Let's come to the most important aspect of the millets in context to the climate change. Currently, the world is facing drastic decline in the yield of food grains, more attacks of pests and diseases, degradation of soil, desertification, and change in crop patterns due to extreme climate change factors. A growing population means ever increasing demand for food. This global concern and climate change has directly influenced the quality and availability of resources, thereby adversely affecting the food system and crop productivity, especially of major cereals like wheat, rice, and maize. To meet the demand of these cereals, a high level of import will be necessary, which will lead to spike in the prices of rice and wheat in the global market. Furthermore, all the major cereal crops are known to have a higher contribution to global warming. Hence, there is an urgent need to consider alternative measures to cope up with changing climate change induced agricultural patterns. Being climate resilient and adaptive to a wide range of ecological conditions, millets have comparatively lower carbon footprints. Thus, this is one of the primary reasons that millets can be a better choice and future cereal crops that can help in mitigating global food insecurity. Let me elaborate on this. Farmers in arid parts of the world, including India, need to switch from water intensive rice and sugarcane cultivation to various types of drought resistant millets. Millets are climate smart crops with short growing season of about 70 to 100 days. Unlike rice and wheat, they require very little inputs in terms of fertilizer and water. Millets have low water requirement and can withstand the vagaries of climate change. Millets are environment friendly as they need less pesticides and insecticides, usually disease resistant. Revival of millet cultivation would be a fruitful step towards sustainable agriculture that respects biodiversity in nature. In an effort to sensitize the public to the value of millets and promote their consumption, the Government of India has prioritized millets and rebranded as Nutri-Cereals in 2018, which was declared as the National Year of Millets, aiming to increase the production and demand of millets both at the local and global level. Recently, in December last year, the United Nations General Assembly adopted as India-sponsored resolution to announce 2023 as the International Year of Millets at Rome, Italy. Prime Minister Modi shared his vision to make International Year of Millets a people's movement and appealed to promote the use of millets along with the positioning of India as the global hub for millets. We all know that the problem of malnutrition is grave in India. It is scientifically established that millet grains are nutritionally superior to wheat and rice. It has been advocated that millet based food items can be incorporated in midday meals to eradicate the nutritional deficiency in children. Diversifying staples with millets can potentially provide more macro and micronutrients compared to mainstream crops. Furthermore, millet grains can also be added in the food supply via public distribution system to provide multiple nutritional benefits. So this is all about millets from me in this video. I hope you would find this interesting and useful. Keep sending me your valuable comments to improve the channel. I thank you all for your patience and time. Add magical millets to your daily diet for your health and our planet. Have a nice meal. Thank you once again.